Okay, guys, a very quick one. Welcome back to the channel. This is the United Agenda. So, it has been reported from Fabrizio Romano that Benjamin Sesko is another player Manchester United is interested in. We all know that Newcastle are the front runners of that of Benjamin Sesko. But Fabrizio reported earlier today that Manchester United are fully in that in Benjamin Sesko as well. They have been doing some background work on Benjamin Sesko, trying to meet his people and know about the deal about Benjamin Sesko. To me, Manchester United cannot afford to risk to risk the signing of Benjamin Sesko. To me, that he's a good player. To me, Benjamin Sesko is a good player, but we don't need risk players anymore. We need the players for now. It's not that if Manchester United finally gets Benjamin Sesko that I won't support the player, but I think what we need now is not it's not Benjamin Sesko type of player. What we need now is a player like Oli Watkins, experienced player, Premier League proven. We all know he scores goals in Premier League. Don't get me wrong, Benjamin Sesko is a good player, but that is not the type of player we need for now. It's a risk player, Benjamin Sesko. Nobody knows if he's going to work in that Manchester United team. Look at Rasmus Højlund. He's a risk. He was a risky striker, and since he came in, he has been up and down. Since Rasmus Højlund came to Manchester United, he hasn't settled. He's not settled yet. He's still a kid, and we can't afford to go and sign another kid who is Benjamin Sesko. He's just 22. He's of age. He's of same age with Rasmus Højlund. What we really need is an experienced striker. Ruben Amorim said he wants a Premier League striker. Manchester United is not supposed to be. I know. I like that we are weighing our options in Sesko and Oli Watkins, but there must to be a deal that is supposed to be done to get Oli Watkins. We have to fight very hard. We have to try. Even though Aston Villa says Watkins is not for sale, there's no how, because he's not happy at Villa. Watkins is not happy at Villa. So there must be a deal we can do to get Oli Watkins to Manchester United. There must be a deal. He's not happy at Villa, even though Villa are saying that he's not for sale. Oli Watkins is not happy at Villa, so there must be a deal for us. There must be somehow we can get Oli Watkins out of Villa. There must be somehow we can get Oli Watkins out of Aston Villa. It's possible. That deal is possible. That deal is there to be done. Though Villa, if really Villa doesn't want to sell Oli Watkins, the price tag they could have not sent out the price tag they kept. They said it has been reported that Aston Villa will want in excess of 60 million pounds for Oli Watkins. So if if they could say he's not for sale, so why are they saying they need about 60 million pounds for him? Go and negotiate. You have to go and negotiate. We all know that you guys, as Manchester United, they are slow in negotiating. We've accepted that, and we've accepted even if we get only Watkins and the season begins, no problem. Even though we still need at least a goalkeeper, at least a goalkeeper. But if we can get that Oli Watkins deal, it will be maybe it will be a fair transfer window. Maybe let me say, if I should rank it, if we get Oli Watkins in addition to the other two players who've signed, the other two Premier League strikers who've players who've signed, I will rank the transfer window at maybe 4.5 or at least 5, depending on who another the outgoings. We know Marcus Rashford has gone to Barcelona. So Manchester United, you guys, it's really, really important you go for that Oli Watkins deal. Benjamin Sesko is a good player. He's a good player. But there are no difference from the little clips I've seen and from the way from the little games I've watched Benjamin Sesko play. He's almost the same type of player to Rasmus Højlund. He's almost the same type of player to Rasmus Højlund. So if you are getting Sesko, I think Rasmus need to go. Yes, if you are targeting Benjamin Sesko ahead of Oli Watkins, that means Rasmus Højlund needs to go. He needs to leave the club because Højlund and Sesko, they are almost the same style of striker. Majority of the goals Sesko has scored has been from counter attack. It has been a counter attack goals, which is what Rasmus Højlund is mostly built on. He's a counter attack striker, Rasmus Højlund. And majority of the games, the goals I've seen Sesko scored is mostly a counter attack goals. So if we are targeting, if we are trying to get Benjamin Sesko ahead of Oli Watkins, that means Rasmus Højlund needs to go, because we can't have the same style of strikers in one team. We need, like, maybe for example, if Rasmus goes and we get Sesko, his backup striker would be Joshua Zexi. Why I say Joshua Zexi should be the backup for Zexi for Sesko, if we get him, is that sometimes Manchester United, some Premier League clubs, they play a very low block defense. That means we have to need a striker who could drag them, who could bring them out from their goalposts and drag them out. And it's only Joshua Zexi. He's the only guy who could do such work for Manchester United. Rasmus cannot do it. We've always seen whenever he's been whenever he backs the opposition goalpost, he really struggles. He struggles. But going forward, I think he's okay. He's okay. He's not the best at it, but he's okay. So I would prefer I would prefer Oli Watkins I would really prefer Manchester United to go get Oli Watkins. He is the man. He's supposed to be the target. He's supposed to be the main target. And there is a deal there to be done. There is a deal there to be done to get Oli Watkins. Let me say, there's no how Aston Villa would 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 keep Oli Watkins if he's not happy at Villa. If he's not happy at Villa, there's no how Villa will keep him there. So he will leave. He will definitely leave. And Ben Jacobs have reported this evening that Oli Watkins is 100% open moving to Manchester United. He's 100% open. He loved the idea of going to Manchester United. So there must be a deal to be done there. There must be a deal to be done there. It's really, really, really important we go get that guy, Oli Watkins. He has scored a lot of goals in the Premier League, and his experience. Keep Rasmus. For me, I will keep Rasmus Højlund and get Oli Watkins. But if we are going for Benjamin Sesko, Rasmus have to go. He has to go. So that is my own opinion about this Manchester United striker saga that is going on now. They have the United board have made it clear that they won't rush in any transfer window that or any transfer they want to or any player they want to get. They have made it clear to us that they won't rush, and seems that we've accepted as well as the fans. We've accepted our fate that Manchester United board don't do their transfer their transfer window. They don't go fast. They don't go quick to get their players in. So, and we've accepted as well. So, for me, you guys have to go for Oli Watkins. He's the best available now. Oli Watkins is the best striker available now. Or every other striker has gone to a different club. The best in the market now is Oli Watkins, and we have to go get him now. We have to go get that player. We can't afford to risk our season. We can't afford to risk this coming season. We can't afford to risk it. It's really, really important we secure Champions League football next season. It's really, really important we get Champions League football next season. You can't tell me with Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbomo, and Oli Watkins up front, and we are as well playing once a week in the league. We are playing once a week in the league. When you are playing once a week in the league, and you have players like Cunha, Mbemo, and Oli Watkins up front, we are definitely gonna get that Champions League football. It's definitely. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's a must. And I'm sure with these three players and Manchester United playing once a week, we are going to secure a Champions League football comes next season. I'm 100% sure about it. It's possible. It's possible, and I'm positive about it. Nothing will make United not get Champions League football next season. I'm sure of it. I'm sure with these three players up front, we are definitely going to get that Champions League spot next season. It's possible. It's possible. So Manchester, the board have to. You guys, the Manchester United board have to be smart. They have to be smart. We have to be very smart in these two strikers that we are going for. I'm not saying Sesko is a bad striker. No. I'm not saying he's a bad player. No. He's a good player. But I would prefer United to get Oli Watkins. I believe with £45 million, Aston Villa will Aston Villa will cash in. 45 million pounds, Aston Villa will definitely cash in on Oli Watkins because he's not happy there. He's not happy there. So with 45 million, Aston Villa will take Oli Watkins. Will cash in on Oli Watkins. So that is it on the striker market for Manchester United. This is actually my opinion in Oli Watkins and Benjamin Sesko. About the outgoings in Manchester United, I'm still shocked that Anthony is still in this football club. I can't believe that Rashford will move ahead of Anthony in this transfer window. I still can't believe that um, um, no club is moving in, is coming for Alejandro Garnacho. Maybe he's the one delaying it. Maybe he's delaying it to because they said because Fabrice have reported that Chelsea is still interested in him. Maybe he's. I know everybody. It has been reported that he wants only Premier League football. It has been reported that Garnacho wants only Premier League football. But I'm still shocked that there are no other Premier League teams coming for him. Well, I don't need to say I'm shocked. It's because of his bad attitude. That is why other Premier League clubs is not interested in going in coming for in trying to get him. Yes, these are the type of players we get in Manchester United. You can't tell me that a team like Aston Villa would not like Alejandro Garnacho. You can't tell me that a team like even Arsenal, look at Arsenal, they went for Noni Madueke ahead of Alejandro Garnacho. I know Noni Madueke is a good player, but I don't think he's better than Garnacho. But due to the attitude issues, that is why I'm sure that is why Ateta turned his back and preferred Noni Madueke to Garnacho. I'm 100% sure about it. It's because of the attitude. Because I know Garnacho, he's a talented player, but due to his attitude, that is why other football clubs are like shying away from coming to get him. But I pray he gets his move, even if it's at Chelsea, because we really need the money. Because if he doesn't leave this summer and he remains in Manchester United, he's going to waste the whole of the season because Ruben Amorim will never play him. That is the fact. Even if he gets reintegrated into that team, Amorim will never play him. He will just be a bench warmer. So I hope the earlier the better for him. I hope he moves on so that we can get that money in and use it in another area in that team. We need a midfielder and we as well need a goalkeeper. Look at the striker Saga. We still need three players: a striker, a midfielder, and a goalkeeper. So Anthony and Garnacho, these two players really need to move on very quickly. They need to move on. For Sancho, I don't know that guy. That one he doesn't have a value. I don't value him. I don't think United can get any coin for him. It's either he goes to another club on a loan and finish his contract, then leave the club. If United are thinking they will get a payment from any club for Jadon Sancho, they are joking. They are actually dreaming. So the two important players now that we need to move on is Anthony and and Alejandro Garnacho. These two players, they are the ones tying us down now. They are the ones holding us down not to make extra additional signings into our squad. So it's really important for us to go get this, to go get Oli Watkins. Then, if there is any opportunity for a midfielder and a goalkeeper, United have to take it. Look at Manchester City. They just boot this guy off out the club. Is it Ortega or their second goalkeeper? They've gone and signed James Trafford. Ortega is better than Andre Onana, 100%. He's better than Andre Onana, 100%, no doubt. But look at what City has done. They are ruthless. I don't know why United can't act like that. And another thing I want to say about the striker issue is that there is, if maybe United want to put all their basket in Sesko, like they say Sesko is their number one target ahead of Oli Watkins, and Newcastle is trying to get Sesko as well. There is no how, even with Champions League football, there is no how Newcastle will beat Manchester United to get Benjamin Sesko. The only way Newcastle will get Benjamin Sesko ahead of Manchester United is if they offer more money to the player. But in terms of natural football, like in terms of football club ability and club Benjamin Sesko, Newcastle cannot beat Manchester United in signing Benjamin Sesko, even with their Champions League football. I'm sure of that. We are Manchester United. We still have the pool to get players. There is no way Sesko will choose Newcastle over Manchester United if he's open and willing. If money is not involved. The only way Newcastle will beat Manchester United is if they offer more payment or more salary to Sesko. That is the only way Sesko can ignore Manchester United. But in terms of pure football, Newcastle cannot win the race to get Sesko over Manchester United. Don't as in I know some Newcastle fans will be like, but that is pure, that is football, that is truth, that is the truth about it. But I would prefer Oli Watkins to Sesko. But if we don't have any other option, then I would take Sesko as well. Half bread is better than none. Half bread is better than none. So, guys, tell me what you think about this little chat about this little chat of Manchester United going for Sesko over Oli Watkins, and about the outgoings, Garnacho and Anthony. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. This is an upcoming Manchester United YouTube channel. So I would really enjoy and I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe and share the video. Thank you. Till we meet on the next one.